Hello everyone. We're playing a new game. Isn't that exciting? We only get to do this so often. So we finished Transistor yesterday. I see we have 2 viewers. What's up? And this is the Stanley Parable, which isn't a very recent game at all, by any standard, I'd say. Maybe by the standard that it came after 2010. That's about it. Anyway, I think it's a perfectly normal game, and we're going to enjoy playing it. So let's go right in. The end is never the end is loading. The end is loading. What's up, Declan? Suddenly, the game is not responding. That's not good. I did try testing everything beforehand, but problems happen live. That is a fact. Okay, I'm just going to try to restart it if this is... Oh wait, it's back. Never mind. Awkward start to the stream, but I hope everyone's having a good day. Mine's been quite busy and fruitful. This is the first time that we're loading it, so that's probably what the problem is.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee
there
number
is.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's my favorite job.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, of every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it
Hello, Captain.
daunting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Good for him.
As though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
It's going to be quite a parable.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Yes?
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order
Imagine
had
sitting
arrived
at
on the monitor for him to follow.
your desk for an
No
hour.
one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Okay.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
That's a bit loud. I'm just going to turn it down as well. To about there-ish. There. There. Also, I'm stalling because I think we get extra dialogue if I don't move for a little bit. Yeah, okay, that seems like a better level. So I'm not going to do anything for a second. So this is the Stanley Parable. Fans of Portal might enjoy the humor. I watched a lot of this game a long time ago, but I've forgotten almost all of it. So I'm very excited to play it on stream. We're not going to do every possible ending because there's multiple endings, but we're going to play. We're going to do a few streams of it. You seen Fall Guys? Yes, I have. Seems pretty fun. Not my type of game though. Also, people hack. Although everyone who's hacked that I've seen has been bad at the game, so it kind of evens out. Okay, I don't know. I think I've sat here long enough. If I was going to unlock something, I don't think it's possible in the first one. But anyway, let's move. Okay, there's our office 427. Okay, so I was just mistaken about that. Whoa, that's really sensitive. We're moving very quickly.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Ah, it's 4:30.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This game looks very interesting. I just want to... Let's do that. Cool. Resume the game. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, that feels much better, I think. Oh, is this the meeting room?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a
What?
door 5
What?
times. Is that
What?
all that you think an achievement
What?
is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5
It's calling me out.
clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble
Well, 1,000
cause.
clicks of hell. I think it does come
50
up.
clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okay. It's time to do this. Speed clicking. No, I can't do it properly. I'm not very good at this. But we're gonna get to 50. I don't know if I'm going to do this route first.
I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for
By the way,
valiant effort. I
you
want
can
to
see
hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
on Steam you can see
Why
that
don't
the
you go put
achievement
20
is
clicks
click
into
this door
door
5
number
times.
417?
No, you know what? Let's go through a normal route first. There are some windows. That's cool. Let's go do a normal route first. Someone's computer. Interesting. It's the only computer that's on. Maybe that'll come up later. Okay, there's the clock. Very nice. It's almost 11:30. Okay. Ah, very inspiring picture. A leaf. Okay. Down the hallway. What's in here? This must be one of the meeting rooms. Maybe. Oh, 2
When
doors.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I believe you. Did the door close behind us? Yes, it did. Here's the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling
fired.
a
Talk
wave of
less.
disbelief, Stanley
Smile
decided to go up to
more.
his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. There's a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will, ensure a calm and productive. Everyone is unique. You most of all. This game is very funny. I'm sorry that I keep burping if the mic is picking it up. Number of slides on the slide. Charts and slides. Very good. And here's a little chart. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. Monetize free to play. Indeed, monetize free to play. That's what EA did. Okay. Broom closet. Another time. Is it upstairs?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I will do. Because that's what Stanley's doing. Oh, very nice. Executive bathroom? Maybe someday. Maybe if I work hard at clicking the buttons on my keyboard. What's there? Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Very
life.
large room.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
Maybe.
dark secret was being held from him?
Who leaves
What
this
he
much
could
space
not have
between
known
books?
was that the keypad behind the boss's
What?
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Huh?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Indeed.
By sheer luck. Amazing.
Yes.
He stepped into the newly opened
Amazing.
passageway.
Oh, wow. This is behind the scenes. Can I jump? No. Okay, there's this elevator. What's over here? It's a little dark, I must say. It doesn't look like there's anything really. Maybe. Maybe? Now I'm struggling to see. If I could only raise the gamma a little bit, that'd be nice. But I assume I'm supposed to go this way. There we go. I think I could go back there. I'll do that another time. Now it's not the enders loading, it's just loading. Load more loading, yay! Anyway, this is very mysterious.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred?
The narrator sounds like Douglas Rainham from IT Guard. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. It's a little bit deeper, and a little bit nicer. I am having trouble seeing. Was this built in the same engine as... what's it called? Oh, the game closed. Half-Life. Sorry about that. You know, this game wasn't even meant to be played today, because I thought I might have a little bit more transistor left, perhaps. Turns out not. Whoopsie! You can look at my face until the game comes back. It'll be back soon though, I promise. Oh, there it is. Back to it. Okay, I'm gonna speedrun all the way to there. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, hate to see it. Click to skip. Okay. Hello. There we go. Okay. Speedrun.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Let's go.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes. This is like CS surfing. And I can say that because
Yet
I've never played CS surfing. Oh no, wait, I can't say that.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Screaming in horror.
Stepping into his manager's
Is it
office,
2845?
Stanley was
I think
once
it
again
is.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Correct.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I was in a rush.
Feeling soothed
there we
and
go.
rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Thank you, narrator, for telling me. Can I see here now? Kind of. If I put it on a different display, I probably could. Because this one's just a little bit glossier. And this is a very dark edge. What happens if you challenge the narrator by doing the opposite of what he says? We'll find out. We will find out. But we have to... I want to finish this one first.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yes.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Indeed.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Ah. You can just barely make it out, but here. Oh, thank you for the follow, Spherio. I didn't even realize that another person was watching, but thank you.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Wow.
Facility.
What could that possibly escape? Mind Control Facility. Catherine, I suggest reloading because it sounds like you're quite far behind. Just reload the page or something. What could this all mean? Oh, also, Spherio, I think, is the 30th follower, so thank you.
What secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
This reminds me of Portal. All of these desks. They're not like my desk. What's this?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
What?
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is terrible. Mind control facility.
This mind control facility
Fired.
was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Had
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it?
It's not always this far behind. I've seen people react better.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Maybe.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Facility
and as
power.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Agreed. We are getting rid of this system power. Off. Oh, you meant that yours is always behind. Silver Hand.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated
We
the
did it.
machine.
We
Unshackled
did it.
himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
That was so powerful.
And yet,
It was so short.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
So pog.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
Indeed.
but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Yeah.
No
Maybe.
longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
Look at that beautiful mountain in the distance.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Indeed.
And that was all he needed to know.
Jeez, do
It
people
was
really hate working
perhaps
this much?
The only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
as it reaches the floor.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the
Is
immense
this
possibility
Skyrim?
of the new path before him. This was exactly the way,
Yes.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay, we did it. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching that. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do a few more runs of this game, and by a few, I mean quite a few. I don't know exactly how many. There are a lot, though. There are a lot of choices that we could have made that were different. At the very start, we started doing the achievement. I'm not going to start doing that again.
Stanley
It's very
decided
long.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But this computer is on. That's interesting. What? Let me just turn that one off. Wait, what's here? Awaiting input. Okay. It's pink. Remember, or magenta? I don't know. Remember that one. Remember it for me, so that I don't have to. That's what that
Stanley
implies.
came to a set of 2 open
Let's-
doors. He entered the door on his left.
Should we? Should we really? Maybe, yeah. Let's keep going. Okay, we're back in the meeting
Yet
room.
there was not a single person here either.
Alright.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
That sounds like a
office,
mean comment
hoping he might
for
find
no
an answer
reason.
there.
Okay. Wait, hold on, what's this? Hey, it's a broom closet. Can I... Okay, maybe the boss is in here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he
Oh.
turned around and got back on track.
Well, actually, it's quite interesting. There's a lot of detail here. Like, ooh, a wrench. And
There
some
was
duct
nothing
tape.
here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, if you look closely, there's like green, blue, and then
It was
orange,
baffling
and then...
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Do you have a problem,
He
man?
wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified.
Well,
in
maybe
some
there
way.
is. Let me
As it
click
is,
things.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Hey! What are you, my inner voice?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
Well, I mean, I was
Well,
enjoying it.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, I mean, like, it's quite detailed, and I like looking at it. It's
You do
It's enjoyable.
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
well, maybe that's why it's
if I'd
nice.
said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a
Oh, I
reason
mean,
for
that's true.
exploring it to find out.
Because I mean, the left and right thing.
Occurred to me because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, my mom does hang with other guys.
Maybe to you, this is
Fair enough.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my
The
favorite."
room.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
Maybe they will. I'm gonna start going up
Stanley
to
was fat
people and
and
say,
ugly and really, really
"Wow,
stupid.
that's
He
just
probably
rude."
only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid.
Whoa!
He is. That or the
Wow!
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I can't defend myself with like. There's no speak option.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
Oh,
You're dead.
maybe.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the
That's
floor.
not quite what happened, and I have
Well, in a
proof.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
You gotta keep
so as
doing
to
this.
ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay, yeah, just shout into my
Hello?
headphones. Ow.
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
Are you not human?
vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer.
What? You just want them to
making sure
resume your
they
game?
Understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game.
Are we all
is
caught
not
up on
lost
our history
them.
of narrative?
All right. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
And have you read up on the tropes of first-person adventure games? So just okay, I'm a new player. Let's. Oh, okay. I'll step out into the hallway then. And
second player, it's good to have you on board.
oh yes,
I
no, this seems like a
guarantee
very interesting
you
game.
can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So hey, is this a broom closet?
You too? Unbelievable.
Wow, this is
Mercy
sick.
of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to.
Nah,
A fish?
nah,
Fungus?
nah.
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky.
Ooh.
I'll just be
What's
waiting
this?
for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Nah, I'm pretty happy here, dude. I don't, what? There's a story to this game? I just thought it was like meant to be a little broom closet ending. Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite. Was that close to how you said it? I think so. This is wild. Can't believe the developers left this in. This is like, this should have been its own game. Wow. Okay, fine. Oh, I guess I'll leave.
Coming to a staircase,
No,
Stanley
no,
walked
take me back.
upstairs to his boss's office.
No, take me back. I want to go back to the broom closet ending. Okay. Let's go upstairs, I guess. I can't jump, hey. No. Ooh, executive bathroom. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Huh? Extreme bathrooms. Time. Towel. That's very nice. That was a nice bathroom. Okay, there's the staircase again. Okay. What's back here? Papers. Papers, please. Probably won't play that game on stream. Or perhaps otherwise. Ooh. What's in here? Don't actually know. Okay. This is a neat little... Oh, yes. The classic. I wish I knew the name of the song so I could just say it. I hear whispering. Is the narrator humming to this? I don't know if you can hear that on your end, but I'm sure he is. Yes? Wow, this is a long elevator. Wild. It's wild. No, did I get there? Oh, what? What if I go up? Oh, can I just sit in here and listen to music? I don't think it ever stops. Yeah, okay. It's very nice. Did you get the elevator ending? It wasn't my favorite. I preferred the broom closet
Okay,
ending.
I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Oh, hey.
Kill surprise.
Hey, I wanted to interact with your game. What are you talking about? I mean, I enjoyed that part. I still can't really see to navigate here. Yeah, now I'm like a little lost. Okay, maybe it's just a corner. I don't know. I wonder if I can do this. Okay. No, okay. Okay, hold on. Ah! I was trying to jump back in time. I didn't quite make it. Oh well. Loading, the loading, the loading, the loading. Yes. Yes.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Or...
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
then I'm not doing that.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Indeed. That is my opinion. Too much to live for. Don't want to die yet. How's that one Queen song go? Okay. Did I get the COVID-19 ending? Not yet.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Yes.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Can I jump off the edge? I don't know. Let's just try to get through this section then.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Go ahead.
Stanley's
Make my
co-workers,
day.
the lives of so many individuals reduced to
Yes,
images
yes,
on a
yes,
screen.
yes, 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 yes,
And
yes, yes,
Stanley,
yes.
one of them, eternally monitored
Okay, cool,
in this
thank you.
place where freedom meant
Thank
nothing.
you.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control?
Now, come on, let me
all this
out.
time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Yes, there we
emotions
go.
had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's go.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
I don't have a guide, by the way,
Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
because
Had he truly
I am going to try to
spent
get
his
different endings,
entire
but
life utterly blind to the world?
I wanted to do it organically, so I don't know. Maybe I should have had a guide.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Yeah, what's this door?
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
It really is very
For
dark.
he would dismantle the controls once and for
And that's
all.
true. That is true. All of what you just said, 100% true. In fact, I believe that this here is the off button.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
No, I did.
After they
Wait,
kept you
no, I
enslaved
thought I
all
turned
these
them off.
years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
No, I wanted to
Control?
turn it off. Can I not read?
Oh, Stanley,
Thought I could read.
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the
Yes.
controls off.
That's what I did.
Leave.
Oh,
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
okay.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency
Wait, what?
detonation system.
Excuse
In
me?
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Huh?
eliminating the entire complex.
What?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Two minutes.
Now this is making things a little more
What?
fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Excuse me?
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Says hit
What's
5.
that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Where's
I'm
5?
in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what
Correct.
happened to them. I erased them.
Oh,
I turned off the
jeez.
machine. I set you free.
That's
Of
cool.
course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Are you the mind controller?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh,
But
jeez.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what?
Hey.
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Really?
Why
That's
not?
nice of you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just
Hit the
assume
big
you
red
saw
one.
the
I'm
timer
trying.
That something in this room was capable of turning it off. I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
This is terrifying.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're
He's so cruel.
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Oh
You
no.
wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
Goodbye,
you
employee 47.
take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's
I
30
did.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big win and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life.
I guess we
from the moment
lost.
we fade in until the moment I say,
Oh, here's one.
"Happily ever up."
Well, we lost. Doesn't that suck? R.I.P. Whew. That was rough. Okay. Let's go. Let's do another run around. Okay. Huh. Okay. Another one. Isn't that interesting?
When
Okay,
Stanley
let's go
came
to the
to a
left.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's keep going. A lot of numbers here. I wonder how many precisely there are.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Buy
of
quarterly
disbelief,
post review
Stanley
review.
decided to
A
go
lot
up
of
to his
percent.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Whoa, what's that?
Oh no, oh no, 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 no.
I found a
Now,
broom
wait,
closet,
Parkers,
guys.
I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much.
This is
in
so
room.
cool.
Please take your time.
Yay. Fine, I'll leave. Or will I? Okay, let's just keep going then. Let us just keep going. Maybe we'll go...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Can't open that door. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, it's already open.
Here's the door, just go.
What? Is this just because I walked through the closet again? You can't be this angry, really? Like, really? I think there is something back there, but I can't see. Maybe next stream? Maybe next stream. That'll be next Thursday. Go downstairs. I'll do that in the next one. Right now, what I want to do is go through
Stanley
that
walked
escape
straight
route.
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What if I go this way?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nah. Well, I mean, I don't care at this point. Because, you know, our life kind of
behind him was
sucks.
not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah. I mean, what's the point? You're just going to manipulate
Stanley was
me.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Happily. Oh. Opposed to you killing me, it seems about the same. I don't see a difference. Technically, we went downstairs, hey? Hey? Haha. Oh, it's cold. Oh, whoa. Ow.
As
Whoa.
the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh,
he
it's down.
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Oh.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oof.
So he resigned
That's
and
brutal.
willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
What? Did I live?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his
I'm
body,
fine at the moment.
killing him instantly.
Oh. Huh? Who are you? Okay. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Huh?
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless,
What?
making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that
Nature
Stanley
paintings.
was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Stanley's computer. Office layout. What? It's all here. The two doors. The set of two open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of an exploration of the contradiction of this room. Filing cabinets. How could they do this? 0, 1, 2, 3. Office computers. There's solitaire. Credits. Oh, we really did beat the game. Kevin Brighting. I need to go kill Kevin Bright. I've got a name now. Boss's office. Oh, what's this? Office clock. And this. Freedom ending. Countdown desk. One of the discs from an early version of the countdown ending. Alright. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it exists in beta. Okay. Countdown room, an early version of the countdowns room. That's just a window. So many things here. Wow. Zending. The game is now paused. Begin the game resumed. Blah, blah, blah. This is meta. How do I die? Okay, well, I guess I have to just begin the game again. Okay. I think we can still get in like 2 more runs.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Just wanted to get these computers. Okay, doesn't seem like it's one in this room. Let's keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Wild.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
hey!
back to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me into the broom closet. It's so rude. Okay, let's go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh. Okay. It's cardboard. Fire hose. What does it say? Yeah. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred.
This is gaslighting.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
What?
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
Wait, hold on.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Wait,
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah.
He's simply repeating. No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
Yeah, fair enough.
His co-workers weren't actually gone.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. He thought to himself,
perhaps.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Fair enough.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then
floating.
he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
This is Genesis
and Stanley
Noir.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Indeed.
I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
He thought.
And while he
Wow,
thought
we
about it,
suddenly have a lot of viewers on
wondered
Twitch.
if this
Welcome.
voice spoke to
What's
all
up?
people in their dreams.
A lot being
But of
relative to my
course,
normal audience.
This was not a dream. How could it be?
I mean,
Was
it could
Stanley
be.
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley
Maybe.
is as awake right
We
now
floated.
as he's ever been in his life.
What? But we floated and it's all stars.
Hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
Especially since he hadn't really thought it.
He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yes.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just
That's
a
right,
moment ago?
that's what I'm saying.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Why is this so dramatic?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Okay.
That this was a dream. So
How are you gonna
closed
do
his
that?
eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Okay.
He felt the cool
It's all over,
weight of
guys,
the
don't worry,
blanket
we're
on
fine.
his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Yeah.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
It's all great.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Fair enough.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
And you'll get it. I mean, there's no other way this
My
could end.
life is normal. I am normal.
Of course.
Everything will be fine.
Indeed. Absolutely. Everything will be fine.
I am okay.
I agree. I mean, it's not like anything bad could possibly... Right? This is not my beautiful house.
Stanley began screaming.
And this is not my beautiful wife.
Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What? Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
New game.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Jeez.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Wow.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
But she's thinking
I am
about
zen.
the
I
about
am
the
in
thoughts as well.
control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Ah, sure.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
That's pretty crazy.
She had no time for this. So it
She
was
is
only
not
a
in control
moment
of
that
her
she
life.
stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
This is not my beautiful house, and this is not my beautiful wife. And the days go by, and the water hold me down. Then the days go by, water flowing underground. Can I sit down and just type? Okay, guess not.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Let's see if I can
Stanley decided
one
to go
more.
to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps he
whoa.
had simply missed a memo.
Oh, actually, maybe we'll have to wrap up the stream. I do have some important stuff I need to do afterwards.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered.
Let's
the
look at the
door
broom
on his
closet
left.
again. And then the days go by. Kermit did a nice cover of that song.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
let
up
me
to
back
his
into the-
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. You know, I'm actually thinking you should save some of these for the next stream. If you enjoyed this introduction to it, then I'm happy. I mean, I'm glad that you've enjoyed this. There we go. Now it's meaningless. This is already
Here's
open.
the door, just go.
Fair enough. What happens if I enter different numbers? Whatever. Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to end it for the day. We're going to be doing this in the Thursday and Friday time slot next week. So yeah, join me for that if you want to see some more endings. Maybe I'll look at a guide. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm not going to do too many streams of this because I want to leave some stuff out there for people who want to play it themselves. Because I think that's important as well. Support developers. Sunday will be the Time Machine Book Club, but tomorrow will be Dicey Dungeons. Thank you so much. And then I'll post the schedule for the next week on Monday on Twitter and also updates on Twitch. Have a good evening. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you. Goodbye.